Welcome back to GCAR's Business Partner Spotlight. Today's guest is Josh Pulsifer with Transnation Title. Josh, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yes. Tell us about yourself and Transnation Title.
Awesome. So I've been with Transnation for about 4 years now. I'm an account executive on the residential and commercial side, which is nice that we do the commercial side of it as well. So Transnation, back in '08, we were part of Land American Title, which is a national company, and we actually branched off into our employee-owned company now, which is really cool. And just working for a company like that, we don't have to answer to anybody. You can kind of make decisions on your own. I love it because we have over 30 offices throughout Michigan. We're licensed in Indiana and in Florida. So we do have the accommodations of locations around our area. And I know right now we don't have one in Kalamazoo. That's hopefully our next spot, but the closest office to this office would be Allegan. But
Perfect. Well, we're happy to have you here at GCAR
Yeah,
either
for
way.
sure.
Absolutely. You were telling me a little bit earlier that you're really proud of the technology that you offer.
Yeah, for sure. So as an account executive, it's my job to get our tech out there, and that's on the sales side of it, which we do offer sales tools for our agents. We have Title Pro 247, which is like a really detailed farming tool. We have Breakthrough Broker, which is for postcards and letters. And then we also have TransAgent, which is like an app for seller closing calls, net sheets, and things like that. So those are our front forward moving ones that I like to show our agents. So if anybody would like a demo of those, I would love to come out and show them that program. But on the business side of the technology, we're serious about fraud and security. So we don't outsource anything. Everything's in house. Another thing that's a little unique is we have 5 underwriters that we use too, so we can bounce back deals that another underwriter won't do. But we do pride ourselves in the tech. One other big piece about that too is during COVID, we actually had a client that was in China that was stuck there. So we had to figure out a way to close his transaction. So we actually found a program called Pavaso that allows us to do remote online notarization. So we were able to take care of that client even though he was all the way in China. And we've been using that process since for anybody that's kind of stuck in a situation where they can't get into the office rather than using that power of attorney to sign their documents for them.
Right. Wow, that's a powerhouse of
Yeah,
technology
it's
there.
really cool.
Yeah. And also you were telling me about continuing education. You offer a lot of that for realtors?
Yes, I know some of your agents have been to our Allegan. We usually have them at the Allegan Library for our CE classes, but we have over 30 classes of teachers that can teach CE, whether it's your legal or your elective credits. And one big one is fair housing. I know that just came up on the board that everybody has to have fair housing. So we're actually working right now trying to get a teacher for that. Myself, I might get registered as a teacher, hopefully, so I can start teaching fair housing.
Well, this is great information for the realtors.
Thank
I'm
you.
sure they'll have more questions for you, maybe want to learn about your education opportunities. How can they reach you?
Yeah, so you guys can, honestly, I'm best with my cell phone. So my number is 616-410-0515. You can just shoot me a text with your email and I can get you set up with the sales tools. We can have a meeting for any kind of CE that people would need and kind of go from there.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much, Josh.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Yeah, we look forward to seeing you at some GCAR events this year, too.
Yeah, look for Transnation out there, guys.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks.